Caligula is one of the most notorious emperors in Roman history, known for his eccentric and sometimes cruel behavior. However, his actual reign is often clouded in controversy and myth. This paper will explore the controversial reign of Caligula, examining the facts and dispelling some of the myths that have grown up around this enigmatic figure. Early life. Caligula was born Gaius Julius Caesar Germanicus in 12 AD, the son of the popular Roman general Germanicus and the granddaughter of Augustus, the first Roman emperor. He spent much of his childhood with the Roman legions, earning him the nickname Caligula, which means little boots in Latin. In 37 AD, Caligula's uncle, Tiberius, became emperor of Rome, and he and Caligula's mother, Agrippina, became embroiled in a power struggle. Tiberius eventually had Agrippina and Caligula's brothers killed, leaving Caligula as the only surviving member of his family. Accession to the throne. In 37 AD, Tiberius died, and the Praetorian Guard, the elite soldiers tasked with protecting the emperor, proclaimed Caligula as the new emperor of Rome. At first, Caligula was popular with the people of Rome, who were tired of Tiberius's long and often cruel reign. However, it was not long before Caligula's behavior began to raise eyebrows. He quickly emptied the treasury by giving away large sums of money to the people, and he began to engage in increasingly erratic behavior. Controversial reign. Caligula's reign was marked by controversy, with many of his actions and policies drawing criticism from the Roman people and the Senate. One of his most controversial acts was to declare himself a god, and he demanded that people worship him as such. He also began to have lavish public displays of his power, including building a bridge of boats across the Bay of Naples and riding a chariot around the Circus Maximus. Caligula was also known for his cruelty, and he had a reputation for being quick to anger and punishing those who displeased him. He had several members of the Senate executed, and he was rumored to engage in sexual relationships with his own sisters. Perhaps the most infamous story about Caligula involves his attempt to make his horse, Incitatus, a consul of Rome. While this story is often dismissed as myth, it is just one example of the bizarre and seemingly irrational behavior that characterized Caligula's reign. Death and legacy. Caligula's reign came to an end in 41 AD when he was assassinated by members of the Praetorian Guard. His death was met with relief by many Romans, who saw his rule as an embarrassment to the Roman Empire. Despite his short and controversial reign, Caligula has remained a popular subject of fascination throughout history. He has been the subject of numerous works of art and literature, and his name has become synonymous with excess and cruelty. Fact versus fiction. Much of what we know about Caligula comes from the writings of ancient historians, such as Suetonius and Cassius Dio. However, these accounts are often contradictory and may be exaggerated or biased. In addition, many of the stories about Caligula's reign have been passed down through the centuries as myths or legends. For example, the story about Caligula making his horse a consul is often dismissed as myth, as there is little evidence to support it. Similarly, the stories about Caligula's sexual relationships with his sisters may be exaggerated or invented entirely. On the other hand, some of the stories about Caligula's cruelty and erratic behavior are supported by historical evidence.